lives one day at a time. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. They're here to get your day going fine. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. And here's your host, Miss Kim Robinson.
He's my rose, he's my rose, he's my who woke you up this morning with a roof up over your head?
Well, hello. How's everybody doing today? This is Charles McCutchen. I'm your favorite entrepreneur. I'm glad I can have all of you here today. Just welcome to Elation Radio. And we're not going to be that long tonight. I want to give y'all some basics on what we need to do for 2019 to actually grow your business and do what you need to do. I would have a special guest on, but they may not be ready, so I have to see if they're ready. So I'm going to just go over some of the basics of what we need to do. I'm walking right now, so I don't want y'all to, if I lose y'all, I'm going to get right back on, but I don't think I will. And now that I said that, I probably will. But hold on for 1 second as I get this through this. I'm going through an elevator. I have to go up to an elevator. So, but I do want to say happy. This is going into the next month, and February is coming up, and I look at what we do for January. Like, what does your January look like? And I know some people looking back and like, wow, I wasted a lot of time doing X, Y, Z. This is around the time where we actually lose out. I'm going through the elevator right now. Hopefully it will be okay. So this is around the time where a lot of people give up, a lot of people quit, and a lot of people say they did do things and it doesn't happen the way they think it's going to happen. So what I want you to do is to put forth an effort to actually write it down. Put forth an effort to write it down and have steps to it. Because I see a lot of people with vision boards. A vision board doesn't really do everything you needed to do, because if you don't have the steps to it, it just looks pretty for a lot of people. So this is what I would do if I had to start all the way over. What I would do first thing is business plan. A lot of people don't want to do a business plan. I didn't want to do a business plan. And a business plan is nothing more than a living document that you can change it and everything like that. And I see people out there right now that allow other people to do their business plan. And I will tell you that if they're going to do it for you, they're still going to be talking to you and asking you questions about your business plan. So you might as well do it. That's my take. So actually do your own business plan. Start with your business plan, and that's going to be your GPS to what you should be doing in your business. The other thing I always bring up, always, is you have to start thinking about the funding. Where's the money going to come from for your business? Not to say you need money to do everything, but you have to figure out where your funding is going to come from. You have to figure out your marketing piece. A lot of people don't understand marketing. A lot of people don't want to hire people to do marketing, and I get it. Most people just throw stuff out there in the hopes that, their business is gonna survive, and the marketing comes with the funding piece. To me, you have to figure out those pieces of the puzzle. You're gonna have to get some type of legal team. Now I say that because taxes are around right now. And your legal team, the person that's going to be doing your taxes should not be you. If it's you, I'm going to tell you what's happening to you in your business. You think you're saving money, truthfully, but you're not. You're not saving money. You are actually losing money because you haven't been through all of the tax classes that they have. You don't know all the tax codes that came out this year, and so you're actually losing money. And it's like, okay, so what are you going to do? You're going to have to find somebody that is reputable in taxes that will do your taxes for you so you're not actually stepping over dollars and everything like that. And a lot of people step over dollars to get to the pennies, and they think they're saving a buck just because they're going to do their own taxes. As far as taxes are concerned, all tax folks are not created equal. You have what I like to use as a tax strategist, and then on the other side of that, you have CPAs. And then you have people that have went and taken a few classes and they're doing your taxes. I'm not going to talk about each one of them. All I'm saying is a tax strategist, they are CPAs, but those are the people who get down and dirty into the weeds with the taxes. They go to the classes. They understand all the tax codes that just came out, all the new tax laws, and they can help you out more than they can, hinder you. Those people that may have taken a few classes and now they're doing your taxes, that's not going to be what you should be using. I don't care what you're doing for your business. Once you get into business and you're using whatever entity you're using for your business, hopefully it's not your name. And I say hopefully it's not your name because I have a guy right now. He's actually being sued. He's a trucker. He's being sued. And let me ask you the question. If he's being sued, do you think the lawyer is going to go after everything or just a few things? So more protecting yourself because he had everything in his name. And so we have to make sure that we don't put stuff in our names. I got that from Warren Buffett. He don't have stuff in his name, and so that's why he make more in taxes than, he get back more in taxes than most people because he's broke in his name. He don't have anything. So he has all those different companies that he has. I think it's over 80 or something like that. I don't know. I don't keep up, but he has a lot of different companies that he works with and for. And so I brought that up to say, stop putting everything in your name. Your house shouldn't be in your name. Your car shouldn't be in your name. And that's just how it needs to be. You need to find somebody that's reputable that you can go to say, how am I supposed to set this up, this entity, so everything is not in my name, just in case somebody were to sue me, because we're a sueful society, then you can actually help yourself out. So we have the funding piece, the marketing piece, the legal piece, which is getting your lawyer and setting up your entity. I saw somebody post it today, how do I set up an entity? And you get 30,000 different answers to that one question. I would say you have to find somebody, and I'm not giving out legal advice. I'm saying find somebody that you trust. And this is what I did. I found people in my industry. That's what you have to do. Find people in your industry, and then ask them and see what they're doing as far as putting everything together. And so you can if they're successful, you can do what they do. That's what I do. I follow successful people. And I get all these other people to tell me all this other stuff. But for me, I follow successful people. That's the extent of it. The other thing in business, if I had to start all over again, one of the things I would do government contracting. I would at least get the certifications. Because you get the certifications, not to say you're going to be doing government contracting every day, but you have emails that come to you truthfully on a daily basis that you can pick and choose which contracts you may or may not want to get into. But at least you have the certification. So the other thing I want to bring up, as I brought up, the funding piece to me is like number one, business plan, the marketing, the legal, having the correct entity, having that lawyer is going to save you some headaches. And then you got to be able to network. A lot of people want business, but they don't know how to speak to people and network and don't go to different events that's going to help their cause out. And so if you just sit behind a computer, you're not going to do as good. I would say this, and this is with any business. With any business you have out there, you have follow-up. So take yourself, for example, when we get stuff in the mail, we may see it 4 or 5 times before we really look at it. We may throw it away. You look at it real quick. I think we probably spend about 3 seconds looking at a piece of mail and then putting it down and maybe the junk mail pile, just throwing it away. Same thing with your business. People are going to see your business, maybe see it online or whatever, 5 or 6 times before they even make a decision to say, okay, let me see what this person is talking about. And so you're going to have to actually get out there. I go to so many events. I promise you I do not want to go to these events. But they say successful people and people that are not successful are all the same. It's just successful people do it anyway. That's the only difference. Successful people just say, okay, well, I don't want to go to this event in Florida, but I'm going to attend, even though it may cost me $3,000. Even though an event in California is going to cost me another $7,000. An event in Dallas is going to cost $5,000. And it's not that you really want to go. You have to look at the networking opportunities or the person that may be there that can help you take your business to another level. I don't care who you are. You cannot do this by yourself. It's not going to work for you. 9 out of 10, you're going to fail. And you're going to fail, and it may take you some time. And it takes some time because we don't have the right answers. And if you're the smartest person in the room, we already heard that, then you're in the wrong room. You need to find people that are smarter than you that can help you to get to your goal. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give out this website. And what I've done is everything that I do, everything that I know, I'm actually putting all this information on this website. So it's like a repository, really, of just content and information. So I'm adding a lot of people who want to be a part of it, and I'm not ready for them to be a part of it yet, but I will shortly. And the email, it's the web address, is Hidden Gem Consulting, hiddengemconsulting.com, HIDDENGEM, consulting, CONSULTING.com. In there's a lot of free content, a lot of downloads. Go get the information. And it's more about you getting the different links that you may need. You can do some research in there of whatever thing that you're working on. So inside of that website, you have nonprofit information. You have funding information. You have real estate information. You have government contract information. You have affordable home information. You have it's just packed with information. It's just so much. I'd rather you go look at it. Right now, it's probably about 26 or 27 courses, and you take what you need and leave the rest and show other people, hey, I downloaded this. I just sent people there today to download a nonprofit checklist. Because a lot of people want, they talk about a nonprofit, but, seeing is believing. So when you see the information for the checklist, you can say, wow, I didn't know that it was this much information. And so you can get the right information, and then you take it and you run with it. I know I put the business plan stuff in there. Oh, my goodness, how to do the real estate, like the basics in real estate to where you don't have to use that much money, the basics in getting funded to where you don't have to use that much money, how to get funded without your credit score or using your Social Security number. A lot of content is in there, hiddengemconsulting.com. That right there, what I just gave y'all, to me, is like the basics of just business. Even if you've been in business like 20 years, you can use this. If you're just now starting or thinking about business, you can use that as well. You can use that website, the web address I gave you. You can use that information. It's just a lot of content. But the basics that I gave y'all as far as funding, as far as getting somebody in the law field to help you out, the marketing piece, all that comes into play. And the business plan, to me, is like, it should be at the top of your list and everybody else's. So there you have it. This is going to be a short call. And as I go through, what I like to do on this show, I call it Charles' Corner, I like to dive in and do specifics. So one week it may be about funding, and we just start diving in and start understanding the funding. Another week it might be real estate, where I show you different deals and stuff like that, different ways to do real estate. And so I just pick topics, and then I go from topic to topic, and then I have other people that come on, experts in their field, and talk about different subjects and stuff like that. It's all about financial freedom. You know, there's a lot of great things, like real estate is great, but real estate paired with other things brings out, you know, the best, brings out financial freedom to me. That's my take on it. So what I want to do, I want to thank Ms. Kimmy Robinson for giving us a platform, which the first piece of the platform was Elation Magazine, and it spun into Elation Radio and spun into Elation TV. We all are going to go through things in life, no matter, you know, where you are. A lot of people want to be perfect, and my thing is you don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. That's the biggest thing. And I truly want everybody to win, so I do give out a lot of content, a lot of information. If you follow me over social media, just follow Charles McCutchen, do a search. I'm all over social media, just providing content and information, answering questions as I go. Like tonight, I still got people I need to speak to and people I need to. And I still have people I need to speak with on the phone and just give them content and information so they can go off and do great things. Ms. Kimmy, I do want to thank you and thank the whole Elation family. We're going to start kicking this thing back up in full gear for 2019. I'm excited because I know some things are going to, you know, be happening on a big level, big scale. My name is Charles McCutchen. I'm your favorite entrepreneur. I'm at Charles M. Speaks at Yahoo. And like I said, if you can find me on social media, I'm not hard to find. So I do want to thank y'all for getting on and take this information and actually do something with it. Just take action. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah. I know you see me smiling, it's official now. And everybody wanna know what's going down. It's doing crazy when I'm laughing at my issues now. It's all because I'm feeling free, see I want this round. You see me smiling, it's official now. And everybody wanna know what's going down. It's doing crazy when I'm laughing at my issues now. It's all because I'm feeling free, see I want this round. Hey, it ain't no condemnation. He's seen the best of me despite my situation. My sins been washed away and now I'm celebrating. When the sunset free is free indeed, I'm so elated. I'm grateful cause I know the places I have been. I'm thankful cause I know with Jesus I can win. When the storms of life come rolling through, he shelters me. No doubt about it. He makes me a better me. Thinking way back, I'm the same cat that had anger in my heart. That same cat, he done came back spraying love on my head for God. Now who would have ever thought that old Mr. Key would be free of iniquity? And although I fall dated like a king day, he's still right next to me. It's all gravy train. And even when I want to trip, I can't complain. I just think of all the things he do and how I'm changed. And how he freed me, cut me loose, and he broke every chain. I know you see me smiling, it's official now. And everybody wanna know what's going down. It's doing crazy when I'm laughing at my issues now. It's all because I'm feeling free, see I want this round. You see me smiling, it's official now. And everybody wanna know what's going down. It's doing crazy when I'm laughing at my issues now. It's all because I'm feeling free, see I want this round. Once I accepted Christ, I got a clean slate. No longer bound by my mistakes, I got a clean break. I keep a smile, no longer bound, don't see that mean face. Can't keep me down, see I've been found and I done seen grace. I'm walking tall and feeling like $1 million. Cause I got Jesus with me, see it when it's right. You can even hear it when I speak about him. Once you get the Holy Spirit, it's gonna have you shout. Hallelujah, thank you Jesus. I would never ever know the reason that you love me and you keep me. Always there for me when I'm reaching. The word to teach me how to seek me. When I'm faced with them